You already know it's time to watch some Batman.
Bruce Wayne,
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable. You know, you really could be doing more for this city. Your family has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'll be talking about the Batman movie. Yeah, the Batman movie. I'll be talking about that, give y'all a review on that. See, I had to come out with the Batman shirt on y'all. So I like this. So all this working out and bodybuilding I'm doing, man. I'm busting out of the shirt though, but I love this shirt right here, man. I forgot where I got it from. But yep. Let me tell y'all about this movie, man. I might be looking up and down real quick because I got some key notes I want to talk about. This Batman movie kind of surprised me a little bit. Yeah, this Batman movie, I'm like, man, is I watching a Batman movie or a horror movie? It's like, I'm thinking I'm watching a Saw movie. Then Batman, I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? But still, man, let me give y'all a simple plot about this movie real quick. This movie is about a killer that goes around killing people in Gotham City. So it's not a real city. It's, if people don't know Batman, it's the made up city called Gotham, where this guy, he goes around killing people so he can destroy the city, so he can make the city what he wants it to be. But I'm not going to give you too much of the movie because I want y'all to go see it. So it had a little twist to it though, but I want to say this real quick about this movie that I'm very disappointed about. This for Marvel movies too. Stop making these movies so long. I mean, this movie was 3 hours long. This movie like took up my whole day. I mean, I know I didn't have to see it though, but I'm like, I wanted to see the movie because I'm like, okay, I like the superhero movies. I wanted to see Batman and everything, but every superhero movie I see is over 2 hours. I mean, this movie would have been great if they would have cut half of it. I mean, at least 2 hours. Because it was too long, man. I was like, man, and the movie kept dragging. It's like the beginning was okay. Don't get me wrong, the beginning, I'm like, okay, it had some action scenes while he was on the bus, he was fighting these people off. Then all of a sudden, man, I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere now. As soon as the middle of the movie started to come in, I mean, it started to drag, it started to slow down so much, man. I'm like, man, what's going on? Can y'all pick the pace up in this movie? It's like the ending of it, man. I'm like, man, what's going on? It's like I was thinking the movie was gonna be over, sitting at the theater. I'm like, oh, okay, the credits gonna show, all right. Then all of a sudden they go to a next scene. Then I'm like, man. Then I'm like, okay, the movie gonna be over. Okay, cool. I'm looking at my watch. I'm like, damn, they going to the next scene. I'm like, man, end this damn movie. I mean, man, come on, man. Y'all gotta do better, man, with Marvel. I mean, I understand y'all wanna make these movies so long, but y'all can get to the point a lot easier, by cutting these 3 hour movies, man. I'm telling you, all the Marvel movies and DC comic movies are like that. I mean, man. But besides that, though, I'm just looking down real quick, because I got some key points I want to talk about, though. But yeah, like I said, my favorite superheroes are, like Superman and Captain America. I'm not too much of a Batman fan, but, I watched it, before and stuff, so I was trying to keep up with it. But I gotta say this though, man, the movie, now the actors that played in this movie, I wasn't really impressed about. Like Robert Pattinson. Robert Pattinson played Batman, which I don't know why they picked him. To me, he I don't know. I don't know what to say about him though, but he didn't really bring that energy to the character at all. I mean, I know him from Twilight movies and everything and stuff, the Twilight movies, and he doesn't really have a personality. It seemed like this movie, he looked like he was depressed. Like he was just sad and all through this whole movie and stuff. Even when he was Bruce Wayne, when he took the Batman costume off, it's like, man, he was just all sad through the movie, depressed and have no energy, nothing, no personality. I'm like, what happened? Because all the other Batman movies, at least the person that played it, kind of spoke a little bit and had a personality. Then they had Lisa Bonet daughter and Lenny Kravitz's daughter, Zoe Kravitz. She played Catwoman. and I didn't even really care for her that much either. I mean, she was okay. She was better than Robert Pattinson. She had a little bit of a personality, but she was kind of dry too a little bit. I'm like, man, what's going on with the characters? But the other characters, they did they parts really well though. But the main ones, I'm like, man, they could have picked the better cast for this one. Like I was saying, actually, keep it real with you, they should have put Halle Berry, should have brought her back because she played Catwoman in 2004. They should have brought her back. Then they should have had Ben Affleck as the Batman. They should have brought both of them back. I guarantee that movie would have been a smash because they got talent. They can really act. So I was like, man, it would have been a lot better if they had some better characters in it. I know they was trying to get more of a younger type of, younger crew in this Batman movie, but hey, and yeah, then another thing too about this is I was really pissed off though. They made Batman look very weak in this movie. I'm like, what happened to all those, extra superpowers he had? And he was getting his butt kicked. He's getting his ass kicked through this whole movie. I'm like, man, what's going on with this? It was some scenes where he was doing some things though, but they kept throwing him around and all type of stuff. I'm like, man, make Batman a little stronger. And let me go back to Robert Pattinson again. It's like another thing too. When you watch a superhero movie, you want to see the guy actually look like he's fit. They didn't. This Robert Pattinson dude, he wasn't even in shape for the movie at all. He even said it himself. He was like, man, I don't want to work out for this movie. So they was like, man, I'm like, I mean, he didn't look like he was in shape for it. You want to at least see somebody looking, in shape for the superhero part. I'm like, man. So that kind of was like, man, I don't know what's going on with that, man. And then I want to say about this too. It lacked action in the movie. It didn't really have no action in the movie at all, except for the beginning of the movie and sometimes the ending of it too. It had a little action in there, but it was more of a thriller, more of it's an intense movie. It's a tense movie though. You had to figure out the clues of who was the killer, who was behind this, killing all these people and stuff. But it was okay. It was okay of a movie, but it did lack a lot of action in the movie. That's what I was wanting to see if I'm going to watch a Batman movie or any superhero movie. I want to see action mostly 90% all through the movie or 80%, whatever. And I know they got to have a storyline, so you can keep up with it and stuff, but it could have been a lot better. But the good things I want to say about this movie is this. It had great intensity. It was very creative. Very creative. What I like about this movie is I like how they had it where they were solving mysteries. The killer was leaving little clues behind where you had to figure out who was killing the person, who was killing all these people. So that was pretty interesting. I'm glad they put a little twist in that. That was really deep. Like I said, the choreography was good. The direction of the movie was pretty decent. I give them that, even though I didn't really like the movie that much because they could have did better. But I give them that credit. The production was pretty good. The lighting was good. The shots and the angles and the directions had the camera angles and stuff. That was very good. They did a great job with that. I think the person that directed this movie and produced it, I think his name was Matt Reeves. So good job to him with that. But yeah, like the special effects. I love the special effects in this movie. I mean, man, they did an awesome job with that. Really awesome job. And the plot of the movie was great. And like I said, if I wanted to rate this movie, I have to give it a 5 out of 10. And the reason why I gave it a 5 out of 10 is because the length of the movie was too long. I'm telling you, this movie would have been an easy 8 out of 10 if they would have had this movie an hour and a half long or 2 hours. Like half of the scenes they didn't even need in the movie because it dragged so much. And some people would say different. I talked to some people already. They said they liked the movie. They're like, man, I like it. And I looked at other people movie reviews too. They said they liked the movie, and some people said they didn't really care for it at all either. So everybody got their different opinions about it and stuff though. But I'm telling you, Batman, come on. If y'all gonna make another one, y'all need to make this one a little better and just shorten the movie up a little bit. You can get to the point a lot easier without having the movie 3 hours long. I'm like, man. But I gotta say, the movie was like I said, I gave it a 5 out of 10. They could have did better. I bet you Spider-Man was better than this. I didn't even see Spider-Man though, but I wanted to review that movie, but I didn't get a chance to. So I want to say this to everybody. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'm gonna come out with some more videos, man. Just wait for a little bit. I'm gonna come out with something, you know, this week. You know, just been working hard, hustling, grinding. So I'm gonna come up with some other stuff. But yeah, y'all, come on, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, all of that stuff. And I'm gonna see y'all later. All right, I'm out.